How much money do you think I made for doing that movie? You don't remember? It was $35,000. 35,000.
You would have done it for nothing.
I would have done it for nothing. Yeah. That's how you know you really love something, when you really would rather, you would do it even if nobody was paying. But look at...
Oh, you trying to say we short now? You know. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Say hi, y'all. Say hey. All right. All right.
Is everything going like you want?
Is everything going like we want? The track of our career?
No.
I can say this. Everything's not going the way we so-called, quote-unquote, would want it to be or how it should be. But regardless, we're not going to let anybody hold us down. This proves it. And we've done good regardless to all the problems. We'll be going on tour. That's okay, we're straight. We're going to talk.
Go ahead.
You said your career is not exactly what you would have wanted it to be, but this proves it. What's not on?
Step on up.
I'll tell it. We're not going to sugarcoat anything anymore. We've been quiet long enough. Can I get an amen?
Amen!
All right. All right. Well, I'll put it to you this way. We are the biggest selling female group ever. 10 million albums worldwide. We have worked very hard. We have been in this business for 5 years.
5 years.
And we are broke as broke can be. And we're not like trying to be a sad story. If that was the case, we would have been on everybody's talk show talking about how broke we are. We haven't done that. I know it's hard to believe because we've sold so many albums, but it is possible. That's the deal here. So, and we're not happy at all. But for real, tonight, this is all we wanted. We wanted to win a Grammy, at least one, and we won 2. And that proves that we are the jam.
Shirley, can you
Wait, because I heard Bo Diddley on a TV show yesterday because the Legends of Rock thing is going on tomorrow, and he talked about how in the 50s that happened a lot. It's shocking that that's happening in the 90s.
It is shocking. It's still happening. I mean, we're examples right now. I mean, you don't understand the stress that we're under, and it's like to even find out that people are calling the Academy talking about TLC's out of control and people who are supposed to have your back is very confusing. We don't understand that, and it's like, dog, you know what? It's okay because God is on our side, and He has blessed us, and we are thankful for everything thus far. And
nothing to hold us down.
yeah.
Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Can you come on up to the mic? I've got 2 questions for you. 10 million albums. How can you be broke? And 2, what's coming up with Left Eye Productions?
Okay.
How do you make it run?
How do I do what? Make it run? Well, first of all, 10 million albums, and how can we be broke? It's kind of, I can't go into everything right now, but trust me, you can sell 10 million albums and be broke if you have greedy people behind you.
Turn it around so you don't sell 10 million albums and not be broke.
Stick together, learn from our mistakes, and, you know, just, well, you know, contracts and stuff is kind of hard to handle business when you're stuck in contracts that say certain things. And you know, to me, what also helps is when you tell it. You know, when you're sitting around and you're, you know, like being hush hush about it, nobody knows. Everybody's looking at the videos. They're looking at the success of the album, so they're thinking that you're on top of the world. And you know, when you're quiet like that, no one knows. So that's why we're telling it. We're not telling it to get anybody in trouble or to make anybody mad at us. We're just being very honest and truthful and telling y'all the truth. So, and that's just how it is. And hopefully, you know, it can stop because it is not 1950 anymore. It is 1996. Bye, y'all.
Hey, everybody. Back in the house today. This is going to be a very informational video for you guys, because I'm going to do another reaction. I already did one reaction. Well, actually, it's going to be 2 separate videos. or maybe it'll be one on Taraji P Henson, but I wanted to do it on my phone because I can actually edit on my phone better than I can on the computer, because I told you they put some new champ something editor or something on the HP Windows 10, and it's horrible. It's horrible. I don't like it, and I'm not going to use it until they turn it back to the original one. So I'll be blogging off of my phone for most of the time. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about with the situation with Taraji P Henson is that I remember seeing a video and somebody had said, why is it that when something happens to a white person that nobody talks about it anymore? They just put it under a rug. But when it's a black person, they keep it going. People just keep talking about it. People just keep talking about it. Well, that's your answer right there. It's your black community. It's those certain black people that want to keep the crap going. That want to keep the crap. They just want to keep it going. Just like I told y'all before. If you have a serious argument with most black people, majority of black people, you will be arguing for hours. Because they're not going to let up. Just like this certain situation, you have all these people, majority of the people I've seen that's making jokes and stuff is black people, black men. And this is what I'm telling you, that they always do that all the time. They will keep, I told you, this is my evidence that they will keep it going. They will keep the argument going because they think they doing something by sitting here and making it look like Taraji P Henson and Oprah have a problem with each other. And they already saying that she's gonna be blackballed. Why are you putting that negative energy on that black lady? Monique said that she was not blackballed at all. Monique said she left on her own. She wasn't blackballed. That's what Monique was saying. She said, I wasn't blackballed. She was like, I left on my own. But, yeah, there's a lot of people that's making fun of what's going on, and that's sad because that shows you that a lot of black men, like the majority of black men, they don't support black women. And we have been saying this for a very long time, but like people don't want to listen. They want to think what they want to believe, and you can just believe what you want to believe, and we're going to believe what we want to believe, and we have the evidence to back it up. But most of the people that believe that they're being supported and stuff by the black men, they don't even have any evidence to back that up. Like, what evidence do you have to back up? This is a prime example that she's being made fun of. They're putting up memes, most of these black men, and it's sad. They love to see this. A lot of black men, they're laughing in the background. They love to see black women crying. They love to see them in vulnerable moments. They love to see this. Not all black men, but yeah, the majority of them. Are like this. And then they have memes. One says Taraji P Henson confronts Oprah on pay disparity black actors. And then he has a picture of Taraji P Henson and Oprah, and then he had she is pure evil, and the way he put it on his thumbnail, it does looks like that Taraji P Henson is saying that Oprah's evil, and she never said that. Taraji P Henson never said that Oprah was evil. She never even said anything about Oprah. She never said, hey, I'm not being paid and it's Oprah's fault. I'm not being paid what I'm worth and it's Oprah's fault. She never said that. She never named any names. All she said is that she wasn't getting the pay. She didn't mention any names. All she said is she's not getting the pay that she's worth out of all her years in Hollywood and working for 20 years. She even talked about not getting a raise since she did that movie Proud Mary. So she didn't say any names. And you guys can speculate all you want to speculate. Just because she's on this Color Purple. You guys can, that's what's wrong with people. You guys always try to speculate a whole bunch of stuff, not even knowing what's really going on. You guys don't know what's really going on. She never named no names, but you guys are quick to jump on the bandwagon, quick to attack Oprah. Because you so-called say that she don't care about nobody, she don't care about black people, she not doing this, she not doing that. Whatever you want to say. But the thing is, let me tell you something. In this life, nobody's obligated to do any crap for anybody. You understand me? Nobody's obligated to do anything. Why do y'all people think y'all have an obligation for somebody to do something for you? That's not how the world works. If I want to do something for you, I will. If I don't have to. I'm not obligated to do crap. Tyler Perry's not obligated to do crap for anybody. What's his name? Lee Daniels, he's not obligated. Oprah's not obligated to do crap. They do it because they want to do it. Nobody's obligated. Just like nobody's you think people gonna come up since y'all saying it like that, you think that if your rent is due, you think the people in this world just gonna come over your house and be like, hey, here's $800 for your rent. People's not doing that. You regular people don't even do that. You guys always talk about, oh, we need to help these people. We need to help these people. The main one saying that y'all haven't helped nobody. Y'all haven't done jack. But you sit up here and you say, oh, these millionaires, they got to do this and they need to do that. Yeah, they had the money to do it, but are they obligated to do it? Must they do it? No, they don't have to give you jack. And that's why I think a lot of people don't understand about this world. Nobody's obligated to give you nothing. Now, yes, Taraji P. Henson, yes, she should be getting paid what she's worth. Yes, I agree with that. Anybody in that industry should get paid what they're worth. So I understand her argument. I feel her tears. I feel everything. But if she say that they're obligated to give her this amount of money, they give you what they think you're worth, and obviously they don't think that she's worth that. They don't think that she's worth that. So if these people aren't thinking you're worth that, maybe you should go. I mean, Taraji P. Henson don't know how much power that she has. She's in a vulnerable state right now, but this lady has a lot of power. If she wanted to leave Hollywood right now, this lady could leave Hollywood, start her own YouTube channel, and make millions of dollars off of there, because there would be all kinds of people watching her content on how she struggled, and she could do a whole YouTube channel on her life and how she struggled in Hollywood, and people will tune on into it every day. She will get millions and make millions of dollars off of YouTube. On top of that, so many people, she will be getting so many people in her DMs wanting to work with her, wanting her to promote products. She could negotiate money there, because just when somebody contact you and be like, hey, can I give you a free product? You don't have to say, yeah, I promote it for the free product. A lot of people are like, no, I'm going to need money. And you let them know, look, I'm going to need money because I deserve to get paid. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. And if they be like, oh no, well, we're not going to do, well, then I'm not going to promote your product. But this lady has a lot of power. She could make a lot of money off of YouTube and any other of those platforms that pay. TikTok, Facebook. She would definitely make a lot of money off of Facebook. So she even if she does get blackballed, which I don't think she is, she has other options to go to make a lot of money. She already has other businesses that she's in. I know she has a hairline. Yeah, she has other things that she's doing. But for people to just sit there and say that they're obligated these people that have a lot of money are obligated to do their share. Yeah, no, they're not obligated. They're not obligated. They do it because they want to do it. And yeah, if you do have a lot of money in your ability, yeah, it is nice to give to certain charities. But like I told you before, a lot of people that give to charities, they don't just give to any kind of charities. They give to charities where, you know, maybe somebody in your family have Alzheimer's, or maybe somebody in your family have seizures. A lot of people give to those because because they connect with that certain charity. A lot of people just don't pick random charities. No, a lot of people do it. Maybe they suffered heart attacks, or maybe they suffer something, and maybe they see a charity that does stuff with hearts and what do you call it? Cardiac, you know, stuff dealing with the heart. But if a person has a lot of money, are they obligated to give to charity? No, they don't have to. You don't have to give your money to nobody that you don't want to give your money to. And I think that's where people get lost. Like people really people are a trip. They really think that people are obligated to give them money just because they made a lot of money. Nobody's obligated to give you jack. Yeah, yes, it would be nice if a lot of people give to charity. Yeah, that would be nice to give to charity. Yes, it would be nice to do free stuff, free stuff for like a kids drive for toys. But educational toys, there need to be drives, not just to give away toys, but more than just toys. Have some stuff, and when you guys do those drives to give away free toys and stuff like that, give away some toys that's learning. I was going to talk about that tonight, but I had to get, after hearing about what Taraji's going through, it really took a lot out of me, and what people are trying to do to make it look like that she's being blackballed, and they're making all these memes and making fun of her. It really stressed me out. So I'm going to do the other thing, dealing with a lot of the teachers are coming out and they're talking about they have 7th graders that are reading at a 4th grade level. Okay. We're going to be talking about that too. But the thing is, if you're going to do a drive or a drives to give away free toys, give away some toys where the kids can learn. Give away Leapfrog. You have Leapfrog. You have a whole lot of educational things. Give away some books. Give away some books. Just don't be like everybody else where, they ain't going to read it anyway. So, no. Give away some books. Instead of always giving these kids toys, something they going to tear up, they ain't going to learn. Nobody's going to learn anything from pushing a toy back and forth on the floor. Have books. Give away books. Give away educational material. And yeah, you can still give away toys, but make sure that you have at least two kinds of toys where they can learn. Because I seen it already on Facebook. A lot of these kids ain't getting no kind of learning things, no kind of learning stuff. They're getting phones. They're getting PS5. Now, if they have learning stuff on the PS5, yes, that's fine. If it's going to teach them, if they're going to learn. But we know a lot of that don't happen. We've seen the games that they play, and they're not learning anything from it. It's just going to be another lazy kid. He's not going to want to do his work. As soon as he gets home, he wants to jump on the game. Or he's going to cry all freaking night. And some of y'all parents, y'all give in to y'all kids. Some of y'all parents, your kids run you. It's ridiculous. But, yeah, this whole thing with Taraji and Then we gotta talk about Christian keys. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, but a lot of people talking about they don't like Oprah and she's evil. A lot of you people don't even know Oprah. Have you ever met Oprah? You're going on what other people are saying. Everybody has their own relationship with somebody. Monique has her own relationship with Oprah. That's her relationship with Oprah, and she shared it with you guys. But I'm sorry, that's not me. If I see somebody had a bad relationship with somebody, I can't just hate that person. That's your experience with Oprah. I've never met Oprah before, so I can't say if I like her or not. I haven't met the lady. But that's her experience with Oprah, and I respect that. But for me to just hate Oprah because Monique has a bad experience with her, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Just like I can't hate Tyler Perry because people don't really like him. I can't hate him, and I can't hate Lee Daniels because I don't know them. I have never met them. I have never had an experience with any of them. So I can't say I hate somebody I've never met in my life. But it seems that a lot of you guys like to do it. A lot of you guys like to hate people you've never even met, people you've never had a relationship with, people you don't even know. And you're hating somebody. You're not liking somebody. So, man, there's a lot of stuff going on. And then people are talking about, like, Taraji, like, her expenses, and saying that she bought a house for this amount of money. Hey, it's her money. She might have bought that house when Tyler Perry gave her that money. You don't know. Maybe her expenses was a little bit better. And maybe she was thinking, hey, I'm getting all this money now. Hey, I'm going to go buy me $1 million home. And then she started having problems with getting paid. So you never know when she purchased that house. So you guys don't know. You don't know what she's spending. You don't know her bills. You're not her accountant. You don't know what her bill, how much her bills are. And you can't knock somebody. If that lady, whatever that lady wants to spend her money on, she can. You guys do it, and you guys don't can't even see that far of money. You guys will never even touch that type of money ever. And you guys are spending, a lot of you guys, regular people like you, are spending out of your comfort zone every day trying to keep up with the Joneses and getting put out. Let me tell you something. Before COVID even hit, people was getting put out. People always talk about, before COVID hit, I was doing, man, please, a lot of y'all were doing worse. Y'all were doing bad before COVID even got here. Stop playing. You guys just sitting there lying because you guys wanted to figure out some kind of reason of not to pay your rent. And some of you guys have not been paying your rent anyway before COVID got here. So please save me the bull crap. Okay? That's what we're not gonna play on. You're not gonna play on my screens, and you're not gonna play on my platform. Not this year, 2024. You're not playing with me this year, and I mean this. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, and I think a lot of this with a lot of these black men. the majority of them that's making fun of Taraji P. Henson is that they're mad because of what is happening with Jonathan. Let me make sure. Jonathan Majors. I think that's where all the anger is coming from with these black men going on, making memes, making fun of Taraji P. Henson, because you guys just lost a very big, a very big icon. I mean, they was gonna give that man $20 million in a lump sum. They was gonna give him off the the Avengers 5, and he just blew that. But that shows you how a lot of these majority of black men, they will blow something really good for a woman. And there's a lot, it ain't just black men, but there's a lot of men out there that do that, but it shows you the mindset of a lot of black men. Like, why would you do that at the prime of your career? Why would you do this? Now you're going to have all these other people, and nobody might not work with you ever again. Look what's going on with Puffy. Macy said, bye. We don't want any parts of you anymore. He's getting dropped from a lot of sponsors and stuff. He's being dropped. I mean, it's just like, they never get it. Let me tell you something. They're going to keep falling at the wayside, okay? I'm telling you. You think this is something? Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. They're going to be falling at the wayside. And the thing is that it's a lot of people out there like, oh, let them fall, because that gives us a good chance. Let me tell you something. There's millions. And you gotta remember kids too. But some of the roles, they need adults, I get that. But there's millions of people that's behind a lot of these celebrities just waiting to get a part. So you think you just gonna jump up in Hollywood and you're gonna get somebody's part? No, you gotta work to get there. You gotta work. You gotta work. Not unless you're like Macaulay Culkin, and you could get it as a kid. That dude was lucky enough to get his $1 million shot at Home Alone. Took him to way up there, and he was only a kid. And not every kid's gonna be able to do that. Not every kid is gonna be able to do that. Macaulay Culkin, he just had that look. He just had that look that everybody loves. And also it was like a Christmassy, but like a horror Christmassy. It had little scary parts to it when they was looking at the dude shovel and his brother was telling them the story. A fake story about the dude had killed somebody and stuff like that. And it was also a Christmassy, like a Christmas movie. So yeah, he blew up just being a kid. But can everybody say that their kid is just gonna jump on set and blow up like that? No. A lot of kids in this industry, just like a lot of adults, you have to work up to it. And yes, Taraji P. Henson, she has said she's been in the business for 20 years. Sometimes you just gotta keep going, and you gotta hope that something better is gonna come. Something better is gonna come for you. And you just have to keep striving. Because I think I forgot what Keke Palmer said, but she said Keke Palmer was pretty much saying everybody's going through it. You know, it's a lot of us going through it. And yeah, it does mess with your mental. It does mess with your mental when you've been in there 20 years and you've been doing so much great things. People love you. You know, when you go out, people take pictures of you. Remember TLC? They went through the same thing too, but Left Eye broke it down for us because people were like, "Oh, how are you broke? How you?" Let me pull up that. Left Eye explained it to them. Let me see.
This is how a group can sell 10 million records and be broke. And everyone, get ready to do your math. When we first started out, we were kind of cocky. Okay, there are 100 points on the album. TLC had 7. Every point is equal to 8 cents, all right? 7 times 8, 56 cents. But as time went on, we learned a lot. That means every time an album gets sold, TLC gets 56 cents. So 10 million records, $5.6 million. Seems like a lot of money. Well, it's not a lot of money when the record company has spent $3 million to record your album. And in the record business, we pay all costs back to the record company. We paid recording costs, video costs. Now, we have $2.6 million left. Well, guess what? When you have that much money, you're in about the 47, 48, 49% tax bracket. So that immediately gets deducted to $1.3 million. Then, you split the rest 3 ways. You got about $300,000 a piece. If that, okay? $300,000. I can buy a nice house with that. And what am I going to pay my bills with?
So you see right there. Now, a lot of you regular people will be like, hey, $300,000, that's a lot. Yeah, for your lifestyle, it might be. But for these people, they're living in they're in a different, now, these are Hollywood stars. And you regular people, you have to stop putting yourself in the same bracket as these people. Please stop it, because you make yourself look really ridiculous. Okay? And for that man that said that you guys are doing better than a lot of people in Hollywood, he's lying to you. He wants you to think that because maybe he's making a lot of money and he don't want no competition. A lot of people will lie to you because they don't want the competition there. They don't want anybody coming in and getting the money. Just like there's a lot of people that do the stocks and stuff. And a lot of people say that it's a scam and stuff. Them people love when you say it's a scam because they're on the back end making millions of dollars. And because you think it's a scam, that's just more money for them. They don't need you in there. Just like here, she broke it down, and Taraji P Henson broke it down too, that she made $10 million off of Benjamin Buttons, but that's not what made it to the bank. That's not what made it to the bank. She said off of half of that, the taxes took $5 million, which is freaking ridiculous to be taking that much taxes. I don't care how much somebody's making. $5 million, that's a little bit steep to be taking out somebody's freaking money. Like, this tax stuff is, there's got to be another way with this tax stuff, because some of this tax stuff is really getting out of hand. And it's crazy that they get away with taking that much money away from people. Hard money that you work for. They didn't work for none of that money. The taxes ain't work for none. They take out taxes, but we need to know, why are you taking out this many taxes? Why? You didn't. I work hard for my money. I work hard. So why is it that you get to take money from me and do what with it? That's money I think that everybody, I don't think, just like those people, those foreigners that come to this country and don't have to pay taxes, I think as American people, we shouldn't have to pay taxes either for a whole year. We shouldn't have to pay taxes. Okay, because it's not fair to us that you guys didn't work. You guys didn't help us work to make that money, but then you can just take our money. You can tax our property. You can make all these bogus these bogus laws to keep your pockets fat, to make sure that your family is good. Because come on, we don't even know where all people are saying, oh, the taxes go here, but do we really know that the taxes are going there? Did we do any investigation to know where our tax money is going? Are y'all investigating? No, you're probably not. So really, you don't know where the money is going. You're just believing what everybody else is saying is where the money is going. No. So Taraji said out of that, they taxes took $5 million. And she said they just kept taking money and taking money. By the time they was taking the money, she said she had $150,000. She said, oh, that wasn't it. They took a big chunk of that because she had to pay the people behind her. So that's why I'm saying she left with $40,000. And who knows? And that's another thing that people don't really understand. If you're not an acting or an actor, you don't really understand the business, then you don't know what you're talking about. Just shut up because you don't know. The thing about it is a lot of these actors, they will sign a contract for a year. Now, if you sign a contract for a year, you're hoping to get the money that you're worth. And I know that's how Taraji felt. You know, if she's going to sign this contract, she has to make sure, guys, that she's making enough money, because for a year she can't really do anything else. She can't go and do another movie somewhere, or do this over here or do that over there. She's in a contract. She can't do anything. So she has to make sure when you sign a contract, you have to make sure that you're making the right money. You have to make sure that, hey, this year right here, this is going to be worth it. Because if it's not going to worth it, you have to read all the fine print. If it's not going to be worth it, if they're not going to pay you, and when they do say, hey, we're going to pay you this, you better start subtracting. You know what I'm saying? You better start learning the taxes, how much taxes your state is going to take out. You better start subtracting everything. Okay, how much taxes are they going to take out of here? If they give me $20 million, how much taxes are they going to take out? Well, from what Taraji is saying, $20 million. So that leaves you taxes. They're going to take $20 million, because she said she got 10. She said she got 10 million for Benjamin Buttons, and they took 5. So if she made 20 million, they would. If she made 20 million, no, she made 20 million. They would take 10 million. So that will leave her with 10 million. And you just have to keep subtracting everything. And if you're left with something that you know you can't pay your bill, I mean, 40,000, you know you're a Hollywood celebrity. You can't 40,000. You can't pay nothing with 40,000. 40,000 ain't jack. You're going to have to pay it on. You're going to be like, hey, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to take this role. This is just not enough money. I just did all the subtractions and stuff of like all the monies is going to be taken out, and that only leaves me with this amount of money, and that's not even enough to do anything. I'm not going to be able to do it. Now, if they say, well, let's negotiate, those are some wonderful people. But if they say, oh, well, we're sorry, that's all we can, like, really give people. Okay, well, I hope everything works out with the production. I can't wait to see the movie, but I'm going to have to pass. And then you just walk out and hurry up and try to find something else. Because let me tell you something, with this career, you gotta save money. You really have to save money. And even though Tyler Perry gave her that $500,000, you have to put that aside. This is how it is when you're trying to be a celebrity. You have to fake it. You have to fake a lot of stuff. You have to fake it. They even asked Taraji why she was still shopping at Target. I don't give a hell how much Hollywood is paying me. First of all, I'm not going to blow all my money. That's what happens with a lot of these people. They too much. and they want to go over here and get Versace and buy up all this high price stuff just to, and you can have a celebrity look and you don't have to pay all that. Even I seen Cardi B, and she had did a video, and she said that the only thing that she paid a lot of money for was her shoes, and she also, I think she had some sunglasses on. But she was like, the outfit cost me $20. That's how you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta fake it. You can fake it on the red carpet. I'm telling you, you can. You just gotta know how to dress. You gotta know how to dress. You gotta know what's trending, and then you find those trending outfits, and you can go to a lot of places. You can go to Ross, got some nice stuff. Target, even Toomey, and like, come on, man. Now I know a lot of people are like, oh, you going too far with Toomey. Hey, if you gotta fake it until you make it, fake it. If you gotta fake it until you make it, I say fake it. You got Old Navy. You can, let me tell you something. You can wear a lot of that stuff. Old Navy. If you on the red carpet, they ask you, "Oh, what are you wearing?" I'm wearing Old Navy. Okay, I'm wearing Old Navy. These shoes came from such and such. This came from such and such, and I've always been like this. Money is not really an option to me. Yeah, I make a lot of money, but I don't have to, spend my money on all this lavish stuff and then be broke the next week. You just laugh it off. Yeah, but that's what I'm wearing. I like it. I feel comfortable in it, and it makes me feel good. So it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta fake it to make it, and you don't have to always buy all this lavish stuff, especially if you're not getting it like that. $500,000 isn't, that's not a lot of money, especially when you're in Hollywood. That's a lot of money, because it's expensive where she's living. She lives, if I'm not mistaken, she lives in Los Angeles. I think she still lives in Los Angeles. I don't know. Alexa, where does Taraji P. Henson live?
Taraji P. Henson lives in Washington, D.C.
She lives in Washington, D.C. I don't think so. Sometimes Alexa's not right. No, she used to live there. I don't think she lives there. If I'm not mistaken, she lives in, she lives in Los Angeles. Alexa, Taraji P. Henson lives in Los Angeles.
This might answer your question. Taraji P. Henson lives in Washington, D.C.
No, she doesn't. She lives in Los Angeles. Now, somebody said that when she was that she had paid for a house on Hollywood Hills for $6.45 million. And that might have been, and that's fine, because I know you guys are like, oh, well, she shouldn't be, but maybe she was making it like that. Maybe she had the money to buy that house. Maybe she was making it then. And then she's having hard times. And now she's having hard times now. The house is beautiful, but you cannot knock that lady for buying a lavish house. She deserves it. Now, they said back in 2015, she tried to sell it for $3.25 million, but was unsuccessful in finding a buyer. I mean, I think if she is trying to sell it, she'll find somebody to buy it. You just gotta keep putting it out there. People love to buy houses, especially if they're not a celebrity. They love to buy houses that celebrities have lived in before. And they say it even has a beauty salon in there, which the house is lavish, very pretty. But you guys can't say, oh, well, her finances, she shouldn't be doing this. You don't tell people what they can buy with their money. Who are you people? Who are you? You're a regular person. You don't have any say on what I do with my money. It's not yours. So don't worry about what I'm paying for. Obviously she had the money to pay for those houses before she came into, and this is just a little bump. She will, believe me, Taraji P. Henson will bounce back up, and she'll keep working, and believe me, in due time, she will get the money that she's searching for in due time. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than others. Because look, Angela Bassett, I think Angela Bassett is the highest paid black actress. Alexa, who is the highest paid black actress?
The wealthiest African American actor is Oprah Winfrey, who is worth an estimated $3,500,000,000 US.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Oprah, y'all. I forgot about Oprah. I forgot that Oprah actually, she is an actress. So I forgot about that. But they said that Angela Bassett, she made a lot of money off that 911. But people say you can't really go on their net worth. Because they said a lot of celebrities looked up what they're worth, and they was like, really? Well, where's that money at? Because, so, you really can't go on their net worth. Because just like Taraji said, that didn't make it to the bank. So yeah, Oprah is the highest paid black actress, but when I had looked it up before, Oprah wasn't on the list. I'm gonna show y'all who was on the list. Cause TV and film is two totally different things. TV actors and film actors they're in a totally different bracket. Now they said Kerry Washington, Zendaya, Taraji P. Henson. They said she gets about 500,000 per episode. But she said that's not what she's making. That's not what she's bringing home to the bank. Now it says on here that Angela Bassett is making 450,000 per episode. I mean, I don't know, man, but what I do know is the only thing Taraji can do is just believe. Believe that all her hard work is gonna pay off soon. You can't just give up. You can't just give up. You can't tell other people not to give up and then you give up. That's not a good look, Taraji. But you have always told us that you never gave up and you kept going, even when you had your son. She said she never said she couldn't do it. She got up, I think they said she had $700 and she went to Los Angeles and she worked in the office. And she was doing her little roles while she was working. And she finally started getting those big time roles. And, now she's where she is right now. And the math ain't mathing right now, but I think if she give it some more time, that the math will come and the math will start the math. And you'll start to get the money that you deserve. You definitely will start getting the money that you deserve, but you can't give up. Don't let these people out here make you feel some type of way by doing these memes and trying to make beef between you and Oprah, because that's what they're doing right now, Taraji. They're trying to make you have beef with Oprah, so they're hoping that you can get blackballed or canceled, whatever that cancel culture is. That's what a lot of it's crazy black people want for you. You would think they would be more supportive, but a lot of these, like these mammies and these Tyrones, that's what they want. They don't want to see black people do good. I knew as soon as they seen us, they was running on their little channels, talking and talking and talking, running on their little channels, saying this, that, and the third, and I'm just like, come on. Like, you people are unbelievable. So yeah, so let's see how The Color Purple did. Because y'all know that it's already out. People were talking about they were singing in the theater, and so I don't like going to theaters where people do that. I don't want to hear you sing. That's not why I came to watch a movie. I came to watch a movie to hear the people sing. That's why I ain't want to come out yet to watch it, because it was another movie that I went to. I think it was called The Intruder. It had Megan Good and Michael. I forgot how you pronounce his last name. But man, when I tell you, I wish I hadn't went, because the black people in the front, they just made it so you couldn't even enjoy it. They were loud. That's why I told you, like, they don't need to be serving drinks. They serve drinks in that in the one that we like to go to. You can get a drink. But everybody don't do good with drinks. They start to act stupid and they just make it unenjoyable. So that's why I started going to like the matinee movies where there's not a lot of people in there and you can actually enjoy the movie. So I never go to late night movies ever. I never do. It always has to be when it's still light outside. And when people, that's the best time to go, when people are still at work. If you know that a lot of people get off at 3 o'clock, you should be going to the movies. You can even go to the movies soon as it open up. Nobody's gonna be there because everybody got to be at work. It's the greatest time to go. Everybody got to be at work. And most of the time you can research Alexa, what are the days that most people are off for work? They said August 24th is the day that most people call off for work. They said most people call out on August 24th. They said a lot of people don't want to work on Mondays, which I know that for a fact. There's a lot of people that don't want to work on Mondays because that's the new start of the week. A lot of people be drained. They be like, oh, they don't want to work on Mondays. And a lot of holidays. So yeah, yeah, just like going shopping. Most of the time, it's good to go when the place is almost about to close. Like get there like an hour before, so you can have an hour to shop. People be leaving out, and you'll have a more pleasant shopping experience than having crying babies all over the place. I tell you, it's just a relief. I'm telling you, you can make your life. You can make your life so much better if you just know the times where you ain't got to deal with a lot of people, man. I'm telling you, like holidays, no, never go to the store not unless you have to, or go shopping early. Go shopping early and get all your stuff, all your Thanksgiving stuff. Cause people are like, oh yeah, you do have time, go get it. That way you won't even have to go to the store. And if you do have to go to the store, go when it's about to close, like an hour before. Especially like Food Line, it don't be nobody there, and you'll have a clear hour of shopping. Nobody in there. You don't have to listen to nobody. It'll just be so nice and peaceful, and you can just shop and don't have to. You can just hear yourself talk. Me and my husband did that one night, and it was so peaceful. It wasn't nobody in there but the workers. It wasn't nobody in there but the workers. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to talk about with the kids not being able to read. I'll talk about that later. What time is it? Yeah, I'll talk about that later. I gotta call my husband because some people are supposed to be coming back to the house. for some stuff, something about some energy stuff, and he's supposed to be here. So I'm about to call him now and see what's going on, and so because I got other things I got to do, and I ain't got time to be talking to these people all night about solar energy or whatever. But I'll hit you guys later. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you won't miss another video from me. I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time, it is your girl. Time for reactions. And have a wonderful and blessed night. And anybody out there that's doing these videos about Taraji saying all this crazy stuff, stop it. Because you really giving us the sauce that you don't really support her. You're really letting people know that you don't support her, that you just think it's a joke, and that you're enjoy seeing this lady in pain and seeing her struggle. That's what you do when you put out these type of videos, saying that there's some type of beef and saying that Taraji hates Oprah. Like, stop it. She never said that. She never named no name. Stop it. And I'm out.
Y'all know I've been doing this a while. And I've been on productions where I've been the only black person, the only female, and I needed things, and I didn't have anybody I could call. I just had to bite the bullet, and I had to show up every day with grace, and I had to do my job. It has happened more times than you would ever know. So to be in this position, that's why I tell y'all, this is special. This is special. This doesn't happen often. It's the thing about black women. They don't hear our tears. They don't hear our pain. That goes on in Hollywood. It goes on more often than you know. So when you see a black woman show up on this screen, notice she had to work quadruple hard, or whatever the word is, than her counterparts. Know that she's getting paid just a fraction of what her counterparts are getting paid. And we do it with grace each and every time. We show up and give it our all. Please take that into consideration. So thank you for everything you fought for us and stood up for us.